Yeah, it's gonna.
New York is the #1 travel food destination so far for kosher. People come to explore New York. They come to explore a lot of the options they have here. There is one spot that I think really holds up one of the prime ideals of fine dairy dining and service in New York, and that is Noi Due, Upper West Side, Manhattan. Judd got permission to order on the menu, and he picked out immediately the mozzarella sticks.
Yeah, it's a classic.
He says they're a little bit different. All right, mozzarella sticks, mozzarella sticks. You have your fresh mozz, so it's a high moisture mozz. So which means that the melt is going to be very stretchy, very chewy. But also, because it's a high moisture mozz, that panko breading is part of the cheese crust. The crust is not the panko breading, the crust is the cheese and the breading. And that's, I think, what sets this apart. If there's any notion of you knowing about this place, it's probably because of their mac and cheese balls. This is mac and cheese balls done a level up. So it's fine dining mac and cheese balls. That means that they're really focusing on their Rosa Rosa and their really good parm. And again, that perfect panko. I love mac and cheese. There's fascinating structure here. It's crunchy, and you have that beautiful, they call it the Rosa Rosa, right? Which is kind of, it's a tomato cream. The way that the sauce holds together without being like a gloopy, cheesy mess. Really, really rich bechamel sauce. An easy identifier of Italian-inspired cuisine is the pastas. This is a sweet potato ravioli in their Rosa Rosa. Rosa Rosa. They have 6 different pastas, 7 different pastas, 8 different sauces. Pick what you want, rock what you want. My main man was craving some sweet potatoes, sweet potato raviolis, Rosa Rosa. The consistency of the sweet potato is a beautiful puree, really meant to match the consistency of a cheese ravioli. So it's almost got like a ricotta texture. It's a very important flavor in the sweet potato. It's green, it's pungent, almost piney. What is that hint of green that you're tasting in that sweet potato?
I don't know.
This is why this is my show and Doug's just the sidekick, guys. Sage. On camera.
This is a greenhouse salad.
Greenhouse salad, the Mediterranean influence impact right on the menu. This is romaine. There's a parsley in there, which throws us a little bit further down on the Mediterranean Sea. And then you have the labneh. Couple things that are rocking for me right there. Hey, this is the chop, the right kind of chop. Chop, fine. Not only because it's easier to eat a salad like that, because nobody wants to watch us stuff that giant leaf in their mouth, but also there are 6 different components that need to play along. And in order to do that, you got to make sure each component has the right size. So while the lettuce is small, the parsley is large. The labneh is all over the place, ties that cream-rich sour note with a crunchy almond, and then that craisin just delivers a very neutral acidic fruit. Bronzino, we think, has really become a great example of a fish that most people will really rock that's fresh and papillote. And papillote means in paper. And papillote. This is one of my favorite ways to cook something like this, where you have the fish, but you also have the acids and the lemons and all the other flavors in there, and they steam together very quickly. But because you're still in the paper, you can still get that heat and that char. I'm going to turn it around. All right, and I'm going to lift some out onto your plates. Something like a fish, when you get it, the temperature is so important. Like that hot, keeping it in papillote, and you open that up with the steam, that is so hot and fresh out the oven. A delectable day to eat a delectable dish, because today was a good day. You know why?
Lakers beat the Supersonics.
Lakers beat the Supersonics. You shared that piece of fish with your significant other, your friend, and it was great. And then he said, I could also go for a killer pizza in the style of an Italian hot pizza oven. easy, beautiful crust, beautiful dough. It's Mediterranean, Italian pizza. You have the fresh mozz, which is your backbone of most of the menu here. Then you have your spicy little chili up in there, garlic confit, hint of basil. The arugula brings a fresh pepper, almost a lemony up in there. The crust that's the crust. It's one of the best pizzas you'll have if you're looking for an Italian style pizza. One of the places that sets the standards for finer dining in the New York area, talking about service, talking about what they're offering, they represent a vision and a menu, and they have passion behind it. And they don't waver. They don't step outside the lines of what that is. So that is Italian with a little Middle Eastern thrown in there. This place has been here for 10 years. They've held a niche corner for a very long time. It's a great place to explore and to learn, to educate. This has been Noi Due, Upper West Side, Manhattan.